We are headed to Big Bend National Park this weekend. Headed for a couple days. Going to camp there. Usually we camp in our Jeep camper that we have built, but this time, because we have to bring so much stuff and because it's a good while away, we are going to camp in a tent, kind of remote. It's going to be interesting for us. Wide lens.
What am I supposed to do with my fingers?
Don't put them in the lens.
I'll do this and drop it.
That's what we did last time in Colorado. All our footage had your fingers in it.
Shut up. It's not funny.
She's mad at me because I ran into a porcupine.
Tell him what you did. Tell him where the porcupine's quills are right now.
They're in our tires.
Here's the full story, guys, while Kody looks at the Legos. So we're on our way.
Look at this. I want this.
We're on our way to Big Bend National Park, which is here in Texas, but about 9 to 10 hours away from us. So we did. Hey, I'm in the middle of talking. So we did half the trip last night after work, and made it from Houston all the way to Fredericksburg. But on the way there, it was dark and we were really tired, and Kody actually hit a dead porcupine in the middle of the road. We didn't know at the time that it was a porcupine, but we hit something. So we get to the hotel, it's really late, so we just go to bed and wake up this morning and get a good look at our tires, and there's a bunch of quills in it. So it was for sure a porcupine, but yeah, a bunch of quills sticking out of our tire, and that's not good when you are trying to get to basically the middle of nowhere, basically going to the desert. There's going to be nothing over there, so we need to make sure that everything is good and ready to go before we leave civilization. So luckily we're still in civilization, we're still in Fredericksburg area, but we did have to drive to a discount tire because while we were looking at the quills in our tires, we saw that there was also a nail or a screw just really wedged into the tire, so definitely need to patch that up before we leave. I don't know how long the screw has been there, but essentially we're taking the car to discount so they can check out all of our tires, make sure everything is good to go before we leave this area and head out for Big Bend. We still have another 6 hours to go, and we were supposed to start way earlier than this, but it's already 10:30. So now we're just buying time at this Walmart.
Got some really good Legos here. Look at this man.
We don't need any more Legos, sir.
Got gas on my foot. Started spraying on me.
Okay.
Big Bend Pizza. Big Bend Pizza. I've never been there, but it sounds big.
We are in Marathon, Texas. Just getting some more gas because, to be honest, I'm a little nervous about it. I don't know how into the desert we're gonna be, but more gas in Marathon, Texas. We still have about an hour and a half to go until we get to our campsite. Just feels like we'll never get there at this point. It's taking so long to get there. But yeah, Marathon, Texas is so quiet out here, it's kind of scary. I'm gonna do a real quick campsite tour. This is Kody drinking his coffee. We got all our stuff ready to go. Shoes that we need to change into pretty soon. Here's all of our kitchen stuff. Kitchen and other miscellaneous items. Our lighter and stuff is in here. We've got our lanterns, our kettle for hot water, our gas stove is there, our one gas burner. This campsite comes with a food storage for bears and javelinas. Not seen any bears, but seen plenty of javelinas, and they have been really nice. Not even tried to steal our food. We got our little Eno set up. We sat here and watched the stars the other night. Right over there. It was the only place to put our Eno. Then we have all this space, which we don't even need half of this space. So this campsite has been really great. So much space. We were debating putting the tent over there, but there's a pathway that leads to another campsite. So I wanted a little bit more space, so we put it over here. I think this is actually more shaded and more covered anyways. Here's our chairs, our towels. Here's where we've been sleeping. Our handy dandy tent. Somebody bought this for us when we got married, and we've used it a lot. And now actually I think it's time that we upgrade because it's getting a little tight in here. It's just a 2-person tent, but we have all our stuff on that side, and then our air mattress and our fan, and we have a light up there too. That thing is great, guys. The thing has a little bug zapper on it, so it's fantastic. Love that. Okay, so this is our car situation. So if you've seen some of our previous videos, you know that we took the back seats out of our Jeep and built kind of like this platform bed type thing. There's a lot of storage underneath, and then we've taken it camping a couple of times and we put a foam mattress on top and we sleep on top of here. But for this time, camping in Big Bend, the weather was going to be good enough. No rain. It was going to be 60s at night. So it seemed like a really good opportunity to camp in the tent and instead use the Jeep for all of our stuff, which was a really good idea because we have so much stuff. I mean, this Jeep was packed. But here's our pantry. I got so much food in here, but to be honest, that's okay. I like to take a lot of options. We typically eat these for dinner. This particular one, lasagna with meat sauce, is actually okay. It's pretty good for a camping meal, but it's so easy. You just add hot water and you've got a meal. And they've got all different kinds. There's beef stroganoff with noodles. I was going to try this one. But they're just so easy. And we got all of our water. We started with way more water than this, but this is what's left. This is our battery, our EcoFlow that we've been using. It's kind of an overkill for this situation, but it's all that we have, so it's just what we're using. It's extremely heavy, but we've been using this to charge all of our cameras, to get our electric kettle going and heating up water for our meals and for our coffee, as well as we've been using it to inflate our air mattress. So this has been a lifesaver because at this campsite, guys, there's no electricity or water hookups. Typically at other campsites we've been to, there have been electricity and water hookups, but not at this one. So we got more stuff in here. We have some stuff in case something happens with the car. These are our bags that we're getting ready to go and take. Some other things, and then our fridge, our ice chest, which actually is not my favorite because it's been getting way too warm, way too quickly. I'm not keeping my ice cold, but yeah. So anyways, that's been our campsite. Ow.
I'm sorry.
So anyways, that's our campsite and kind of our setup that we have going right now. Our setup has been really easy and working really well for us. We are about to head out and do a lot more hiking today, so.
Rio Grande Village Nature Trail. It's a really cool trail. It actually, we'll probably go back later tonight, but it actually goes to like a lookout point where you could see the Rio Grande and the sunset. It's really, really cool.